door. We're here in the literal wind because it's so windy outside. Doing a walkabout, trying to get home. Do me a favor, guys. Like, subscribe, and definitely help channel with a good comment down below. And again, if you guys want to know when I'm putting out next vid, do a little favor and hit that little bell icon. Know when I'm again putting out next vid. So today we're going to be talking about something that I've been telling people that we should be doing, and apparently nobody, well, everybody agrees that we should do it, but apparently the people in higher up echelons of our government aren't considering, because it would mean they have to surrender power. Guess what? We need to surrender fucking power. You need to give up. It's not working. Okay, let me explain what I was talking about. I was talking about talking to a friend of mine. He goes, "It's like if it was up to you guys, what would you do to fix the government?" And I said, "Well, that's a very, 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 very barbed question, but I will attempt as much as I possibly can as a plebeian, explain how we as a modern day society can fix our broken and crumbling not economy, because that's a whole different cup of fish, or whatever, kettle of fish, whatever, but our government in general. Overall, we need to take all the people that are in power right now, put them in a big hole, right? No, not a grave, just a big hole, and then send napalm and incinerate it, because it's obviously not working. All the people in the fucking government right now, they just need to get fired, guys. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They need all to be fired, because they have no idea how to run a fucking country. Even though, ironically, we have a blueprint. We have a blueprint that is, how can I say, very ambiguous of how it should look, like at least the outside. The inside is literally up to us, because they did that purposefully. Because, and mind you, I've seen this in a video, and it was a guy, I think it was my cousin Vinny, make a reference to, I don't know which one it was, but it was definitely a short Italian guy. He was making a reference to the fact that our founding fathers, by the way, like and subscribe, helps the channel. Our founding fathers, you know what they did? And he was right. He was 100% correct. What they did was they made a system where they themselves, as a governing body, as people, us people, they did not know everything. It's like we are going to be setting up a new country and new civilization. We're trying to figure this out. So we are going to be putting ourselves into the higher echelon, not because we want it, because we have to have it. We have to do it because we're the only ones that think that we need to do it this way. And there's a framework, guys. They made a framework. You know what that framework is called? The Constitution. And yes, folks, I'm saying it right now. The Constitution had a lot of them were laws, and some of them are even suggestions, guys. Mind you, have you ever noticed the wording on some of them? There's a reason for that. Want to know why? Because they knew they were going to F it up. They knew future generations are not going to be upholding to some of these laws. So they made the wording very ambiguous. And that's one of the biggest reasons why we're having issues today, is because it's so ambiguous that our present government is refusing to uphold the letter of said law. We refuse to understand the spirit of what we created about 200-300 years ago. guys, let's face it, guys. As humans, and mind you, they were smart in the sense that they knew that they were gonna get it wrong at least once. So they created a system of checks and balances and all that, right? Do you want to know why they created that system? Because they knew eventually there was going to be people like that we have now in power. People that think, well, they're the rules that have giant holes. Well, guys, the reason why we have holes in them is because of idiots like you trying to use your power. And the problem is idiots like, I'm not going to say who, because if I did, well, you know who I'm talking about. By the way, thank you very much for checking out my videos. I appreciate the love, and thank you. Anyway, where I am heading home. That's where I am heading. Thank you very much for checking out my videos. I love you guys all. Thank you very much. But no, like I'm saying, guys, be very, very careful out there, because you guys understand that we are in a civilization that we've been told for many, many years, I'd say closer to 40, 50 years, that our government is law, everything. Well, even though that is not entirely 100% true, that we have the power to actually create our own laws. We have the power to create to elect our own, our own representatives. And guess what? We don't use it very much. We have the power to tell our lawmakers, to tell our people that are representing us in international civilizations, that we need certain laws to be enacted. Ones that I feel like should be universal. I'm cool with 10%. If 10 people are watching, then they understand that I want people to wake up and realize that we have the power, despite the power not being, despite people telling us that we don't, guys. We have the power. So, and I'm being patriotic here, and as about as patriotic as I get. If you're expecting a giant flag behind me, forget it. No, but you have the power, guys. You have the ability to tell the people in power that you have to knock that crap off. Knock off tariffs that will not help us. Knock off regulations that will do more harm than good. Leave the citizens' rights alone in every way, shape, or form. Don't stick your nose in people's businesses. Whether it's, I'm not even going to mention any of them because I know there's going to be a big fight. But the point is, guys, it doesn't hurt anybody out there, guys, to do what's right. Handle yourselves. Do what's right. If you are going to be if you're going to be out voting for stuff, vote for the right things. Don't buy into the political bullshit, because they are meant to mislead, ladies and gentlemen. They are meant to mislead. Always, when it comes down to certain subjects, look them up. You have the ability. And believe me, guys, with all the information networks that we have, there's no doubt in my mind, anyone with any kind of brains between their head, and I'm talking about the one here, can actually look up a certain policy or certain law. Hell, you can actually propose a certain amendment to certain laws that you do not agree with. Mind you, The only time it will even be seen is if like 100 million people sign it. That's called a petition, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, folks, we have the ability to petition our government. You want to know why nobody does it? It's because they purposefully make it like trying to wrestle an alligator with a toothache. Nobody wants to do it because nobody knows how without losing a finger or two. And yes, folks, my hair is in my face. I told you. Anyway, I'm just telling you guys right now, be safe out there, guys. Know your rights. Know how to get involved. You don't have to get involved politically, no. But at least understand how certain aspects of our government works. That way, when they try to shut down our ability to vote or our ability to have any kind of opinion, we have the power to tell them to screw off. We have the power. We have the power. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for checking out my videos. And if you guys want to see more videos of me doing random shit or talking about random shit, join my channel, the Den of the Djinn. Whether I'm going to be talking about random crap or we're going to be doing gaming videos, join me, even if you're bored as hell. It definitely helps either way. Take care, and please like and subscribe as you exit the Den of the Djinn. Be safe out there, guys.